I did the next best thing. I became a part of a church that met on Oxford, I think it's Oxford Street here in Fort Wayne, and that was South Park Baptist Church. Pastor Howard was the preacher at the time. And I decided that I was going to do my own experiment, and I was going to learn, you know, about the African American experience. And I'm here to tell you that I'm still learning. But what I'm seeing is what you just said about the divide and conquer. And I still see that to where we have great opportunities in America, but I've seen African Americans not wanting to support another African American. And so there seems to be this division. If I get mine, I'm going to hold on to that which is mine. While I notice other cultures would come into Fort Wayne and they would kind of come together, they pool their resources and they support one another. I was talking to an Asian fella, for instance, and what they're doing, they pool their resources and then they are encouraging one of their own to become a medical doctor. They were encouraging one of their own to become an attorney. They were encouraging one of their own. And so I know we have some incredible groups. We have the African American Health Alliance, and I endorse and support what it is that they're doing. I think those are few and far between. And so as African Americans, we need to come together. And even though we are dealing with the residue of Africa, of slavery, and everything that has happened to us, we need to come together and try to overcome some of those barriers. Even right now in America, it would appear as if many of us, we vote, but we don't even know what we're voting about. We vote, unfortunately, sometimes based on the person's skin color. We vote because of popularity, and we no longer vote the issues that are in line with empowering the grassroots people, for instance. In fact, as you think about the founding fathers of the United States of America, one of the things that they emphasized was education. We have what is called representative democracy. You know, we are a republic, you know, as a nation, or at least we're supposed to be a republic. But what we're seeing is that we have certain classes have literally taken over the politics of our republic to where we no longer have representative democracy. And so we have a small group of people who are literally leading this nation, and they no longer represent us. When you look at the different branches of government, you also have a fourth branch, and that is the self-interest, you know, or the interest of some of the other major companies, whether it's the tobacco industry or the alcohol industry or others. And so what I see is that there's still a disparity. And so you have Washington literally is made up right now of the elite, and supposedly Washington should be a form of representative democracy. It is my opinion that we no longer have representative democracy. And so we're keeping the average person on the street so in the dark that we no longer know even who or what we're voting for. America has also moved away from its moral foundation. And so as a nation, I think we just need to wake up and literally see that we've been kept in the dark. There is the divide and conquer that's happening to us in our communities. You know, we have, unfortunately, this black on black crime, or minorities killing minorities. We're killing ourselves. So we need to wake up. And so, you know, we saw that in Jamaica. And so we realized that while we have experienced injustice as a people, we will never forget it. And so every Jamaican child knows their history. However, because of the spirit of self-determination, we're going to do something about it. And so education is one of those things. Empowering our people is one of those things. Employment is one of those things that we use. And we're going to do everything possible. Tourism is huge. Who dominated the Olympics? Jamaica. What nation has a bobsled team? How smart was Jamaica in going into the Olympics where we don't have ice, we don't have snow, but we decided that we're going to do what it takes to get our country on the map